Hello and welcome to On the Counter. This week, me, Sam, and Bish are joined by, yet again, the small Welshman, Adam Evans. Woo!
Thanks, lovely welcome. Great to be here. Cheers, guys.
How are you, Adam?
I'm all right.
Last time we were talking about Swansea. We were talking about Swansea's promotion push. Still happening?
It's still happening.
Not dead in the
water.
water.
We've had a little bit of a dip in performance recently, but
Where are you in the league?
We're third, but we have, I believe, we got one more game in hand on Watford, and they're above us by 1 or 2 points. So
nice, it's looking good.
Looking good.
James Bishop, week of football, better?
No, it didn't start very well.
No.
Last Sunday or so, or whenever Liverpool last played in the Premier League. But I love playing in Bulgaria now. That was a good watch. Love a bit of Bulgaria.
Move Anfield to Sofia.
Honestly, get that petition signed.
The lovely little win against Leipzig for you. What was the score in aggregate?
4-0.
4-0 in aggregate. Do you score on goals?
But Leipzig are kind of it's kind of the perfect team for Liverpool to play though. So
why? But just because the way they set up.
They're just so high, and they just not like Smokey or Ganja. Like their line is really high. And they try and counter what Liverpool like. They play a similar way Liverpool do. Obviously, Liverpool just have the better personnel, so they're good.
And I feel like you've got a new love for Nat Phillips.
Oh, I love it, Nat Phillips. What a man! That bloke. Anything comes into him, fucking big header. That goes straight out
at Christmas.
Oh,
But he headbutt his nan.
Yeah, he
Nat
2 foot
Phillips
to keep
headbutts nans. There you go. There's our title for the week.
There's a title.
Sam, week of football.
Started off all right, and then got worse.
Yeah, you had a bit of an opposite. But to be fair though, like the result against Milan, like I feel that's one. It was 1-1. That's just one mistake from goalkeeper. Really.
He's being dramatic, I think.
Yeah, but
he's being a bit dramatic.
At home, you'd like to think
they were
win it.
missing.
I think it's more disappointing to concede in the last minute, like literally the last seconds to a goalkeeper error.
It was the last kick of the game.
I mean, W against City. That was cracking.
Yeah, well, Max last week was so close to calling it. He had 2-1 United, but it didn't come through for him. But should we move on to some of the talking points? One of them we've got today. Obviously, this goes up on the Saturday morning, but as we're recording this, Chris Wilder has reportedly left Sheffield United, and then they were meant to have a press conference at 5:00, and it got cancelled for circumstances out of their control. So, has anybody got any idea what's going on?
Not
Let me get my journalistic sources out.
Yeah,
my book of contacts. No,
you'll have to send a pigeon up the north. That's the only way they receive mail.
It's so weird, though, isn't it? Like how they've said that they can't comment on it, sort of thing.
Surely they're not sacking him. Like it's a disagreement and like a mutual.
Such a strange time. Such a strange time if he is for him to leave anyway.
But how many games of the season they got left? There's not many. Not really.
Pretty much.
10, give or take.
But surely
let's get a new manager in now.
Chris Wilder would be the perfect player to get him back up.
Yeah. I can't understand.
Well, apparently there's been weeks of disagreements, and I remember he did a press conference in January, and he said he wanted 3 more players, but the board wouldn't.
He said it started. The problems I would guess started back in the January, like last year. They never replaced Jack O'Connell when he got injured.
Yeah,
they never replaced when Jack O'Connell was injured. If I'm correct, they were like 6th in the league.
Yeah,
and then after that, it was kind of a similar situation where one player gets injured, and then you have to try start moving others around to cover for him. Which rest your team.
Sounds good.
What are you doing?
What are you going through?
I tell you what, though, you're great. The background of your camera.
He goes to the next one. He's got Madeleine McCann on it.
Oh,
that's your title. Check Sam's hard drive.
I'm gonna get loads of clicks. I'm gonna get all the views.
Yeah, everyone was like, knew it all along. I forgot where we were. I'm just thinking.
Chris Wilder.
Sorry.
They brought him up from League One.
He is like a boyhood Sheffield United fan. That's the club he's supported. He would not want to
Yeah.
leave that unless. And
It
if
was bad.
he has left, which they say he has, is he's left. He's not been sacked. It's not
No.
because I think if he was sacked, would they not have to release a thing saying that they've sacked him? And they haven't
Yeah,
released
yeah.
anything yet. They just said he's left.
Yeah, I don't think he's sacked. The way they've dealt with it, surely he's walked because
Yeah.
like he's not got the players.
Who takes that Sheffield United job then? If they were to get, say, if they were to just give
I'm
someone,
available. You know, I'm free on the weekends.
say they give like a caretaker till the end of the season, they get relegated, which they probably will do, barring a miracle. Who do they bring in the Championship?
I mean,
Mark Hughes.
Wilder's probably available.
Who? Sorry, Bish. I don't know.
I guess like Chris Wilder.
Chris Wilder will be available. You probably want to take a break from football. He's had a pretty rough season. Yeah, to be fair, well, a stat I saw earlier was that like Ollie McBurney and Ryan Brewster, like, have they scored a goal in the Premier League this season? Or like McBurney scored one?
Brewster hasn't.
Yeah,
Sheffield United for some reason cannot seem to sign a good striker since they've been in the Prem. They've gone a load of them.
Is it
No,
so
admit it.
harsh to
He
say?
hasn't-
No, I want to butt in it 'cause I'm going to protect my guys, not
Shit.
burning.
Well, no,
but
all right. If we
He's
listen
so
to all,
shit.
the reason why
Ryan Brewster has done nothing. Ollie McBurney has barely scored as much as you love him.
McGoldrick hasn't scored.
David
Played well.
McGoldrick, yeah, he works hard, but he
McGoldrick
isn't
works
scoring. And Lys Mousset, who was failed at Bournemouth, and then they were like, yeah, we'll get him in. Like, there's
No.
big money that's spent on them, and they have not done what they
Brewster
wanted
for
them to.
25 mil.
Yeah,
What?
Liverpool
What?
scammed him,
What? Where did Brewster show he's a 20? Apart from that one good spell at Swansea,
and he had
which
that
is what-
haircut.
He's got a Champions League
and then
winners
he
medal.
is a
so-
Champions League winner, but outside of that, I mean,
Yeah,
he hasn't got many other claims to
Yeah,
fame.
but he's not really though, is he? Like, he didn't have an
What?
impact on that Champions League
Adam,
winning.
He's
He
got a
didn't
medal.
play.
He
He's got
didn't
a
play
medal.
at all.
No, he didn't play.
no,
that
but he got a
season.
medal.
He's on the bench.
Yeah, he's got a medal, but he's not a Champions
Hey,
League
he's got
winner,
one more
is he?
Champions League winners medal than Zlatan. So
Yeah,
Who's
and
the
also
better
he got his
striker?
hair cut while wearing it. So he's
that was
real.
poor.
Well,
That was
at least
always a
Zlatan
threat.
has actually played a game in the Champions League in his career.
Don't matter. Ain't got a medal.
Why is it with Liverpool players doing videos of them having haircuts?
Yeah. Although that Adam
Yeah,
Lallana one was cracking.
Yeah,
That
but
Lallana
he's a
one.
good boy. He's a good boy. Big game this weekend. Oh, well, before I move on from that, Chris Wilder. So he has left. You don't think he's been sacked? You think he's walked?
I don't think
If he's had a disagreement, then yeah, he's probably left.
Yeah. Okay.
If he's been sacked, though, I think it's very harsh. Because
Yeah.
obviously, he probably outdid the expectations
And it's
last
also
season.
such a strange time for him to
yeah, to
sack,
do him if they
for
were.
him to be sacked. Literally the day before the game, and after they've had troubles throughout the whole season.
Yeah. So the reason it was quite a good thing we didn't have Max on this week because obviously it's the North London derby, and we don't want it to be too biased. But I thought it would be fun if, as a group, we decided on our combined North London 11. So Arsenal and Spurs combined 11. Let's start in the goalkeeper spot. Who are you having? Bernd Leno or Hugo Lloris? Or Matty Ryan? Not going to pick Matty Ryan.
Runnison.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you get
Lloris-
I don't have to.
Leno.
I don't have to think about this. I'd go Lloris.
Lloris
Yeah,
by
I'd say
default,
Lloris.
even though I don't rate Lloris very highly, but
Okay, we'll go Hugo. What formation do we want? Should we go classic 4-3-3?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go right back next. Who's our choices? Bellerin, Doherty, Aurier.
Oh God.
One of the best,
oh
is
wait,
it?
there's someone else I'm thinking of, but I can't remember who.
Cedric.
Jaffet, Tanganga.
Yeah.
I think.
Go on, Adam. No, go on, you go.
It's tossed up between Bellerin and Aurier, but I think over time Bellerin's probably been a bit more of a reliable player. So I'd
Yeah,
probably lean
I'll
towards him.
back the Bellerin.
I would have said Aurier over Bellerin this season.
Probably. Yeah.
What would you go, Bish?
From what I've seen, Arsenal fans have not been rating Bellerin.
I'd say
Yeah, but he's
centre-mid.
sick. He loves trees.
I'd say
And he's an
centre.
ambassador for H&M.
Yeah.
You know,
He's a
let's go.
fashionista.
I mean, what? Yeah, but Bellerin's a tree shagger. Right? Aurier is just he gives away penalties like they're wow.
They're going out of fashion.
He's a bit, I don't know about Aurier. And if you sub him off at half time, he goes home.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not with this. I'm going home. Go chip shop. Like, if I can get my dinner.
Well, what are we doing
So-
then, boys?
I mean,
We'll go Bellerin. We'll go Bellerin,
But-
seeing as Bish was undecided on both of them, and me and Adam both went
All three
Bellerin.
of them.
Centre back.
Who's
Who-
like,
Alderweireld's got to be in there.
You got Alderweireld.
He's got to be in there, hasn't he?
he's a bit shit. But
Who
yeah.
plays next to Alderweireld?
But Gabriel was very good last night in the chat.
Gabriel, David Luiz,
Davinson
Uh,
Sanchez.
Davinson Sanchez. Davinson Sanchez is not getting in.
No.
I mean,
Every-
David Luiz.
Gundogan fucking made him face plant into the floor. That's the best bit. When I just saw like the stills from that, it's like, what a goal by Gundogan. And in the background, you just see Davinson Sanchez. Like he did a bit of a Nick Pope.
Oh, yeah.
He was like a breakdancing. I think we're all agreed Alderweireld's probably there, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'd say Alderweireld and Gabriel. They didn't want to see his header yesterday, his goal. It was absolute insane.
But we're
header.
talking about him defending Adam. We're not talking about.
I know, but it's all a collective. It
Um,
comes together.
what are you boys saying, Sam Bish?
We're not really spoilt for choice here, are we?
No,
mm,
No, not really.
I'll go David
I mean, if
Luiz
he's
for the trip.
fit, I mean, what about oh, what's his name? I always forget his name.
Joe Roden.
No, Tanganga.
Tanganga.
I forgot about Joe Roden.
Oh,
I did say Joe Roden.
Adam's
Oh,
not a true
I
Welshman.
forgot.
Would you put
Oh,
Joe
I've
Roden in
gone on
there?
my head.
I think Tanganga's better.
No, I don't
I've
think not
seen
at
it
this
both.
point. No, not yet.
I'd put. I think Gabriel is going to be a good. What about Saliba?
He just likes cock.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing. There's time and a place, which isn't probably the changing rooms, but you know, fair play.
I will
You
go.
gotta rate
I'll
the
go
balls.
Yeah. I will go Gabriel and Alderweireld.
I'll say Gabriel because I don't rate anybody at any of the
Okay,
others.
so-
I don't think Joe Roden or Tanganga are proven enough.
Process of elimination. Gabriel and Alderweireld. Left back. You've got Ben Davis,
Tierney.
Reguilon, Tierney. He's one of our own.
Lad,
Who else?
I want to get everyone in the team right, so I'm going to throw it back and throw Gareth Bale in at left back.
Oh,
I want to get the whole. I want to get
the
the
thing is though, I will
Gareth Bale at left back.
I will
Again.
fight the cause of Mr. Tesco Bag for Life himself, Kieran Tierney.
Oh,
He is a cracking left
Yeah,
back.
he's a cracking.
My
Maybe-
man Matt Smiths it every week. Shorts and short sleeves.
He's just the wrong side of Glasgow.
Yeah, but any weather, that man is out there putting a shift in.
Yeah,
So
but he's got this rep
He's
of
got
being
passion.
really tough now. Yeah, but he just he's brave in the cold. Doesn't make him a good left back.
He is a good left back.
He's been okay.
I'd say Reguilon has been better.
Reguilon's much better. And personally, like I said before, Gareth Bale left back.
Okay.
Throw it. Yeah.
Is everybody going Reguilon?
No.
Yeah, I can see the reasons why. So
Correct.
I'll give it.
I just think
Who you going
Spurs
for?
have looked a bit more solid
You going
this
Bale?
season than
I'm
Arsenal.
still. I
so
want to
Reguilon.
get the attacking squad out there.
You're saying Sunday or tomorrow, whenever that game is, Jose
If I
Mourinho's
put-
going to go. Today's the day. Bale back at left back.
No, if I've got to choose between Son, Kane, Aubameyang, Bale, and all those and like Pepe and stuff, I need to get them all in. So Bale's going left back. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I'm not voting Bale left back. I'll back the. As much as I love Kieran Tierney, but I'll back the Reguilon shout because did have a good start to the season. Obviously got injured. He loves a bit of pork as well. That
Was
man.
it Paul?
I don't know.
Paul.
What do you think, Paul?
Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Bit of Bourton Road Butchers in Carson.
Sure,
Little free shout out there. So
Yeah,
we're gonna go
thank us
midfield.
later.
We're gonna go two centre mids and a cam.
We're not going to holding player.
Well, like two centre mids that can sort of, one could be centre mid, one could be like holding, and a cam. So who would you have as like a midfield? So I'm saying like a 4-2-3-1 almost.
Okay,
Well,
so
we
not
know
a
who the striker's going to be. Let's be So in the middle, who you have? What are our choices? Xhaka, Ceballos, Højbjerg, Sissoko, Ndombele,
Did you say Party?
Party. Party? No, I can't say. It was stuck in my head the rest of the night. Bish, what's your shouts for that midfield?
I rate Højbjerg.
Mm.
I do rate Party as well, but you couldn't play them together because that's too negative.
I mean, I think it's more based on just like combined 11. So.
Oh, I mean, not one about playing them together. Well, my head's gone complete out the window there. I don't
Okay.
think I
Well, you
work
can choose it that way. You can choose it that way.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play Harry Kane in holding then.
Bish thinks he's played older team. You could change the tactics when he gets into the game. Go on then. Who you having? Højbjerg and you can have Odegaard, I guess, as well. Ali.
Nah, he'd be a 10. Højbjerg and Party.
Okay. Sam.
I'm saying Ndombele and Party.
Adam.
Ooh. I'm saying Ndombele and Højbjerg.
I'm saying Ndombele and Party.
Is that
So I think
that's Ndombele and Party, I think.
yeah.
Because there's
Think so,
3
yeah.
votes for Ndombele.
3 for Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ndombele and Party.
Yeah.
Something like that,
We'll go for the 10.
I win.
I don't disagree with Ndombele, to be fair.
So our choice of 10 is Smith Rowe, Odegaard.
Can we include Kane at 10?
Pardon?
Can I include Kane at 10?
No.
Why? How do we get Aubameyang in then?
He might not get in.
What about Saka? Can we count him as a 10?
Right. He play on the right. Right.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the options. The options are Odegaard, Ali, Smith Rowe. Is there any other cams?
Kane.
Kane does not play centre attacking midfield.
He basically plays.
Aubameyang has played Cam before, to be fair.
And Aubameyang will play as the 9, then Kane in the 10. And that
Well, my
little hole.
vote is for
Kane.
ESR.
Oh,
But no, that Emil Smith Rowe can go in there.
Oh, I mean,
Actually, he's from Croydon. Fuck that. Odegaard. Up my boy
Yeah,
Martin.
I'd say Odegaard
Just
as well.
became Norway captain as well. Sam, who you go with?
I don't think any of them have been spectacular. And
Not this season.
Odegaard hasn't been there too long, but I would say Odegaard just because
I think
Ali hasn't really played.
Yeah, I
He's
think
done
Ali
right,
is.
but he's not really playing. And then Smith Rowe, I haven't seen too much of him.
Yeah, he's from Croydon, doesn't matter. James Bishop.
I'm still sticking with Harry Kane. You're not
Okay.
telling the other one.
Oh, he's not getting voted in, so we'll go. I guess we'll go
Okay.
Odegaard there.
I will be correct because there will be a big player missed out from Audio.
I feel like the left mid is pretty. So we'll be left mid, sort of left wing. My vote is for South Korean superstar Heung-min Son.
without doubt, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
are the other options there, really?
Aubameyang
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang,
On the
yeah.
left. Yeah.
or Saka, but then he's left-footed, so you probably play him for the right.
Yeah.
Son over everyone.
So are we all
Only
agreement
option, really.
Son on left mid?
Yeah, Son at left.
Yeah.
Right hand side, who are we going with?
Big Gaza Bale.
We've got Bale, Pepe, Lucas, Saka.
Welsh Mafia.
See, I've got Bale at left back, so I'm going Saka. But I
You're
mean,
going Saka, okay?
I'm saying Saka as well. I think he's been more impressive over the whole season than Bale has.
Yes.
I'm also going
joking.
Bukayo Saka. So, sorry, Adam. Are we all in agreement? Bukayo Saka is at right midfield.
let's
Yes.
accept.
Reluctantly, yes.
Right, we have one more left, and it's Harry Kane. So,
Aubameyang.
It is Harry Kane.
Troy Parrott.
Aubameyang.
Dane
He's not even.
Scarlett.
He's at Millwall, wasn't he, or someone?
He's
No,
No, he's at
Yeah,
Ipswich
yeah.
now.
Ipswich, yeah.
Yeah.
He's at
Are
Millwall, right?
we all in agreement that Harry Kane goes in there?
Who did we end up as our number 10 then?
Though? Odegaard.
Odegaard.
So we've got Odegaard in this team, but not Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We're basing off their favoured positions, Bish. I
Yeah,
guess.
Harry Kane can play the deep line forward.
Nah.
It's not his favoured position.
But
is
it's
it?
not like a 10. We're playing a 10.
He will play as a 10 in his career.
Yeah, maybe. He's not doing it now, is he?
I was in charge.
Right. So, Lloris in goal. Bellerin right back. Alderweireld, Gabriel, Reguilon. Ndombele,
Partey.
Partey,
Party.
Odegaard, Saka, Son, and Kane. That's not a bad team.
Wouldn't win the league.
No.
Wouldn't win the
Then
league, no.
you get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager.
And he
Ooh.
beat City every year, but
Why would you have Solskjaer as a manager for North London Derby team?
Best manager in the league.
Manager, Arteta or Mourinho?
Mourinho.
I'd go Mourinho.
Mourinho.
Depends. Do I want to watch dross or do I want to watch not very good but kind of exciting a little bit? It's not. It's like not a great choice, is it?
Yeah, I'm going Mourinho.
I'll go Mourinho for the comedy.
Mourinho's winning with that team, but it will be boring.
Yeah.
Always fun to watch. Be a win.
Okay.
If you
Whereas,
give
well-
Mourinho any team and it's boring.
Yeah.
Mourinho managing any team's boring.
Are you happy with that team? Would that team be top 4?
No, Europa
Yeah.
League at best.
I'd say it
No,
would.
that'd be top 4, surely.
No, we're not
That
defense.
100%
Our
Oh.
defense is dross. They can
Yeah,
put
Not
up.
Yeah.
awful.
That defense is so bad. That team is no better than United, and that's coming from me, Leicester, or Chelsea.
It's better than
It's
West Ham's this season. Tell you that now.
Hmm?
It's better than West Ham's this season, and they're doing bits.
It's on paper it's better, but like functionally,
Okay. Well, I think we're all in
in
agreement.
my opinion.
My Zoom is telling me the meeting is running out of time, so we will be back in the second bit. Well, the third bit now because we have technical difficulties with Sam's segment. Ooh, see you in a bit. Right, we're back with the last part of the show. Bish is drinking his sorrows away by the looks of it. Sam, what is your segment this week?
My segment for this week is which player from every Premier League club is most likely to leave and join their bitter rivals.
Ooh, good one. Sammy's segment's
Thank
coming into its
you.
own. I feel like it's part of my week now.
I think it could be quite easy, you know.
Arsenal.
David Luiz.
It's quite easy, isn't it?
David Luiz. David Luiz.
Yeah. I forgot
David
him.
Luiz.
He sort of has done it, hasn't he? I mean,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
Arsenal, Tottenham, but charity win Chelsea.
He just needs to go Spurs and then he's sorted.
Yeah.
He's
Or
the next
Willian.
William Gallas.
Do a Gallas tour.
Gallas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Willian, we couldn't write that off. He was
Well,
going to join Spurs
who's
originally.
most
Willian.
likely to join Tottenham?
Willian, he almost did. And he,
Yeah, but he also binned them off. He was on a plane.
yeah, but I think he would likely join them now, if that makes sense. I can see that.
All
I
right.
couldn't-
So we going joint William Louise.
Yeah, good too.
Yeah.
What about Aston Villa?
Who would join Birmingham?
Yeah.
Not even would, to be honest.
No, but say
Sorry, Matt.
say Birmingham had come up and they were doing well.
Okay. I'm trying to
What's the
imagine.
name? No. I can't even. I couldn't name you one, to be honest. I actually couldn't.
I mean, like Jack Grealish isn't. Let's be honest.
He's not going anywhere.
No.
It's
I
going to be
think he's-
someone. It's
I
not
think
going to be
he's
one of
the
the
only-
English players. I don't think.
No, because they
Like
know the
El
severity
Ghazi.
of it.
Something like that.
El Mohammadi.
No, he wouldn't go because he played for.
Oh.
Who did he play for?
Hull and Wigan, I think, wasn't
Yeah, why do I think he played for like West
it?
Brom? or
Brom
something?
as well. I think he might.
Yeah,
have
you
done.
haven't. Yeah, he was at West. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's already done a Midlands tour, so
So you might complete it.
I'll go. Ezri Konsa won't go either. Yeah, it'd be a random bloke, wouldn't it?
I'd say Al Mohammadi.
Okay, we'll go El Mohammadi.
I could see him going to Birmingham for like a paycheck.
Do a Midlands tour. I don't think they give anyone paychecks for them. Next up, Sam.
Brighton is next.
Who's going to Palace?
Not Dunk.
No.
Well, Bruce, who is the player you hate most at Brighton? Go on.
I hate the
There's
most.
one player that comes on and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It used to be Dale Stevens, but that was sort of not given. He went George Burnley. Who would go to Palace? Solly March wouldn't.
I could see Morpay's a shithouse. I could just see,
Neil won't go.
mate. I could
What
see
do I know?
it.
He's only been there for what, a year, 2 years now?
Yeah, but I feel like he understands. Like,
But I could see if you went down and they come in for him, I could see him not giving a shit.
yeah,
Do you reckon
okay.
he's a bit of a money
should we
grabber?
That's what
should we go Neil then?
I can't think of anyone else.
Oh, Neil.
Oh, Neil.
Had to be said. Sorry, guys.
Sam, you agree with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that one.
Yeah, we'll go Neil
I don't-
then. As much as I'd
He
hate to
does
see
seem like the type of guy that would do that.
Okay,
Just
yeah, we'll
from the amount of
go Neil Morpay 7.
raucous he causes. Burnley.
So that's
Who's
going
Burnley's rivals?
Preston.
I haven't a
Preston,
clue.
innit?
Huh?
Ben Davis from Liverpool. No,
That's why they didn't want to sign. They didn't want
I
to send him to Burnley.
who would leave
I'm
to
not
go to
gonna lie.
Preston? Dale Stevens, because he's shit and he'll get sold to the Championship.
Yeah, he's not Premier League standard anymore,
There
is he?
you
Let's
go.
be honest.
I'm going with Dale Stevens.
Yeah.
And I don't think any Burnley
Not that
fans
you're
would be
bitter.
they wouldn't be upset about it either. So anyway, next
Chelsea next.
Or
Giroud.
Any one of them, they're mercenary footballers to play for that club.
nah, Giroud. First off, who we classing? as
Giroud went
Chelsea?
Arsenal to Chelsea and then won the Europa League final and then started laughing at Arsenal on video.
And he was linked with Spurs. Correct me if I'm not wrong.
Maybe I'm going Olivier Giroud, man. Man's
He was linked with- Last summer, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The winter, sorry, when Spurs had no striker, and when they were looking for just any kind of shit house,
any
like,
big man. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Andy
when they were
Carroll
big
was
man.
playing.
they were linked to Giroud, and he was up for going there.
Okay, I'm going Olivier Giroud. Man's a snake.
As a shout, I forgot about him.
I can get behind that one.
Okay.
And also,
Oh, he's a very underrated striker as well.
Yeah, cracking striker.
'Cause he was linked to Brighton as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, but there's no way that's
Can I chuck someone in the mix?
Yeah,
Might be a bit controversial, you know. But I might say Hudson-Odoi.
why would he go?
I don't know why.
he's
but
had a rocky
since-
time there, to be
Is he
fair.
giving you vibes?
Yeah, he's a bit up and down, isn't he? But since
If he's going to get game time, I could see it happening.
since
Who is
big,
Chelsea's? But who would they
PT
say?
for me.
Arsenal.
Fulham.
But
Yeah, well, that's
they-
what I was thinking. Fulham,
Keep it
but
up.
They'd see Arsenal or Tottenham as their biggest rivals, really,
Yeah.
at the minute. So, I mean, Giroud's already gone Arsenal to Chelsea. I can
That's
see
why-
Tottenham laughing at him. So,
Yeah,
I'm
I'd say
sticking with I'm sticking with Ollie G. Plays
now,
in 3-4-3. By the way, absolutely seems. Go
Nah,
on,
Crystal Palace next.
that's going.
Zaha will go to Brighton for the, and he loves a trip to the seaside.
No,
Now,
he's
is
not,
that
he's
what
not going
you'd
anywhere,
like?
is he?
Or who you actually
No.
think would do that?
He's a whiny little bitch. Fucking, do you see Ben White did an interview, and it was like it wasn't like anything, but they were like, who's the player who like whines the most? And he goes, play with Aaron Connolly. He goes Wilfred. Zaha, and they go, oh, what, when he gets fouled? He goes, everything.
Benteke.
I don't know why. My first
Who
gut,
come to Brighton?
my idea, right, is the football at Palace isn't great, and Eze loves a night like creative football. So he sees Potterball and goes, "I'm going to move over there."
I would take him. In a
Eze.
heartbeat.
I don't know
he's a
why.
great player.
He's their
I
best
think-
player.
I think he might
He's
enjoy
probably their best player, bar Zaha.
Yeah, I'll
I
go
think he might enjoy that.
Ebrahiji Eze.
or
Jeffrey
Maybe-
Schlupp.
club at a wing back role,
We do need a left wing back because we got 3 of our
or
4
then like a
defenders.
Vanan hole, plays an
Nah,
actual
shit.
wing back.
Patrick Van Arnold, shit. I was
Heck
gonna
of
say
a left
something,
boot
but I
and
can't
a
say
theatre,
that.
probably.
Next one. Oh, we'll go Eze, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go Eze. Right, Everton next. Who's going over to Liverpool?
Who's the only one I'd take?
The ones who beat you 2-0.
Yeah, I wouldn't take
All
any.
of them. You take a centre back right now. wouldn't you?
Richarlison would, because he'd go for
I
the
don't
first
think
time.
anything- well, I'd rather I'd sign him as Klopp just to release him from his contract.
Yeah, but remember, we're not talking about who would Liverpool sign. It's you are interested.
They
as a
were
club.
offered the chance.
I don't
who's
think
going?
he would do that.
Someone who wouldn't. DCL wouldn't.
Yeah,
don't
no.
know.
he wouldn't.
Tom Davis would not.
No.
No. Who would? like Coleman wouldn't.
No. I good shout.
James Rodriguez. I can't see why he would have much
I
of
don't
a-
see why I'd go. I reckon Richarlison. I
Digne?
feel like Richarlison would go. He wanted to join Bar. I know obviously it's a bit different, but like he really wanted to join Barca whenever they were sniffing around him.
I don't think he would. I think he likes. I think I don't. He's a bit of a shithouse though. But or
I'm
what
going- I'm going-
massive cuts.
I'm going
Um,
Richarlison.
I
What
think I
about
would agree
Digne?
with
He
Well, he has got
might.
you never walk alone tattoos on him, but apart from that, I can't see why.
Is
No,
that?
I
was
wouldn't
he
say
linked to
Digne.
Liverpool? That.
He was, but then when he joined, he said he turned Liverpool down. But like he was playing like
I'll Sam, good shout. I'll go, didn't you?
yeah.
I'm sticking with
He's
Richarlison.
Digne more than Richard. I couldn't see
We'll
Richarlison.
go Digne / Richarlison. Double move.
Fulham next.
So who's their biggest? Brentford.
No, it'd be Chelsea, wouldn't it? For them.
But like my flatmate's a Brentford fan, and their big rivalries with Brentford. But like as a big one,
I
I
thought
guess.
Brentford was QPR.
No, Brentford's Fulham. No, keep out Chelsea.
Yeah, but Brentford and QPR hate each other.
Yeah, those are like Fulham.
Should we say Chelsea just for this?
Premier League, yeah.
Yeah, just keep it Prem.
Zambo and Guisa.
I mean, Loftus-Cheek's already done it. Go, but the other
He's
way.
on loan though.
Right.
He's on loan.
Yeah, I'd go. Or Mitrovic, just because he doesn't see. I don't,
Yeah.
sometimes when I see Mitrovic like walking around the football pitch, I just feel like is there anything going on inside his head? And he just pulls out a cracking header from like 12 yards out. He looks lost on a football
Did
pitch.
he score often for them? I just can't.
Not
I don't
really,
ever.
isn't it? He did in the
No.
championship. I'll go. This is a difficult one because it's like
Who cares?
It's
I
not
think all of
like if they were to move there, it's almost seen as like they move into a top 6 team, so it's not
and I don't think
all
any
of them
Fulham
would,
player
don't
would.
for the career. They
Smirch
Fulham
them for
fans
that.
wouldn't be annoyed because
Yeah,
Give it
Mitrovic.
a couple of years. Give it a couple of years. It might be someone like Adamola Lookman, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
we'll go Lookman then. Next one.
Leeds United next.
This is going to Man United, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I wouldn't mind
Wednesday.
Rafinha.
Yeah.
Don't know.
He's a big fan of him and Bruno Fernandes are good pals as well.
Yeah,
But
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'd like it.
I'm gonna base my decision. I'm gonna say Rafinha purely because he hasn't really been in England all that long, so you might not know
He wouldn't.
the history behind it all. So for that, I'm gonna say that, and obviously it's a massive step.
And also, Leeds really haven't had much to do with United for a couple of years.
Yeah, they beat
It's
him in the
a bit
FA
odd.
Cup tie. Jermaine Beckford. FA Cup third round.
Shut up!
Was Sam trying to fire shots at Leeds and got shut down?
Nah, go on. Sam,
Yeah,
call
they've
him out
been
right
in
now.
championship.
Call out for a scrap, some Leeds fans.
Hey, Leeds fans, if you want to fight,
Big Schalke fan.
He says we're in a Schalke shirt, yeah.
big Schalke fan.
If you're a
If you want
Dortmund
to
fan.
fight, then I'm a Schalke fan, and I don't want to fight.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go Rafinha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good friends with Bruno Fernandes.
Leicester.
Who's Leicester's like?
Scunthorpe.
Yep. I want to say James Maddison just because he has a sleeve.
Where's he going?
Yeah,
What?
Where's he going?
Somewhere in the Midlands, obviously, isn't it? But
Yeah. God, it's pile of wank around there, isn't it?
I don't even know who it is. Who's the
West
team?
Brom.
Hang on, shall I search it quickly? Discuss amongst
I've
yourselves.
got it. Right, so
Hey,
Leicester's rivals are Derby. So who we saying who's moving there?
Not a lot.
I'm gonna.
Honest.
I don't think anyone would, obviously, but I'm gonna put one out there. Johnny Evans to play under Wayne Rooney. His
Right.
ex-teammate. That's
Makes
what I'm
sense.
going with.
Towards the end of his career, I guess. Is what I
Big
mean.
Johnny E, following in the footsteps of Ollie G. He's currently playing for Tommy T's 343. Yeah,
Bloody hell,
I'm going.
Bruce.
I'll go Johnny.
Rapping.
Yeah, I know. Bars. I'm gonna
Don't give me a
go.
beat.
I'm gonna go Johnny Evans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ball.
I'll go on board.
I can see that
It's
one.
difficult for the ones
Yeah.
which are going like downwards to the championship.
Yeah.
It's like no one would, but go Sam.
Liverpool next. Who basically do you think it would possibly? You're probably
I
most.
could, just because of like his winning and like slight arrogant streak. 10 years ago, I could have seen Mo Salah doing an RVP. If United were at the top and going that way. I could see Salah doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, are we saying Everton or United though?
I'll definitely look at Everton, United.
Well, I'll say Mo Salah, and
I'll be looking at
the reason
United.
I'll say Mo Salah is because almost like you have European rivals in a sense where like another
Okay.
top European club, and Mo Salah at a heartbeat would go to
Real
Real Madrid
Madrid.
in a minute.
I think he wants to be a Galactico. I don't think
Yeah,
Barcelona
so-
as much in his aspirations. I think it's Real
And I
Madrid.
think Mo Salah, we know Mo Salah's a selfish player, and he's probably
He's driven, which you rate, but then obviously
yeah.
it comes
We all
with...
agreed Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Adam?
I
Sorry.
don't know. I think that's quite harsh, to be honest, to say he would.
Well,
Well,
he'd go Real Madrid, wouldn't Salah go?
We're
At this
looking for
current
forward.
moment, if they don't get Champions League, he 100% would.
Well, half.
Oh yeah,
I'm
the moment he
following
would, but I guess based on that, yeah, yeah. Go
And
on.
like, he's more likely to. I think like a Mane would give it time.
Next one.
I don't. Yeah.
Man City. No, I think Ruben Diaz would be a really honoured man and join Man United.
Edison as well. I mean, yeah.
I'll say Raheem, but
No, he's a United fan.
Yeah.
well, he did go
But he's
Liverpool
never
to
scored
City
against them.
when
Has he?
Liverpool, when. Sorry, what did you say?
He don't think he's ever scored a goal against
No, he
them.
hasn't. And as I say, Liverpool and City,
Sterling.
like, they were sort of rivals, and he went. So why would he not go?
I'd say it's Sterling because, like I said, he's a United fan. From when he was a kid, he's a United fan.
Yeah.
And ironically, he's just never scored against them and has always played for their two closest rivals.
Raheem, it's sorted.
I guess Raheem.
Are you
yeah.
agreeing with that, Adam?
Nah, Otamendi. He's got nothing else to lose doing his life.
Otamendi doesn't play there anymore, mate.
Oh, there we go. He goes there.
He joined their rivals, was it? Benfica.
Yep.
Fair enough.
How many of those you had? Adam?
Capped.
Right, go on. The next one.
Man United.
Bruno.
I don't
see-
think Bruno would. I don't think Bruno would.
No,
What's the trophy?
Bruno, for some reason, like as soon as he got there, just had some weird passion for the club and went, "Yeah,
An S and a H and a U and an N.
I'm doing
I
it."
think it's really easy. That's so
I'm-
easy.
Who you say?
I'd be tempted to say Donny van der Beek.
Yeah.
I'm saying Martial.
Nah,
Why
I
would he
don't.
not?
I don't think
Why
he
would
would.
you not want to go to
I don't think
I,
City
don't know,
would.
I just feel like there's players that you kind of feel like almost care for the club.
Yeah, Mike
And
Sauce wouldn't
I
go.
don't think he shows it, but I think he does.
I don't, but I don't think he would go to City because I just don't think there's anything to gain in his right. I don't think there's like
Yeah.
apart from a fat paycheck.
Thing is, I think
He
say
more money.
give it
United pay just as big wages, if not more.
give it
because
2 years though. If United aren't in contention, Bruno would go to City.
I think Bruno would drop it. I think he would leave in 2 years' time if you haven't won anything. Or
I don't think
aren't
he'd go. He
challenged.
wouldn't go City though.
Think he would.
I don't think he would.
I would.
He'd go, I feel like
I don't think he had. I don't think he has any loyalties other than he's just. I think he's just driven at where he is currently. I don't think he's got some undying love for Man United.
Yeah.
I think I'd agree
I
with
think
Sam
he's
on
a
that,
committed
though.
footballer.
I think if he was to go anywhere, I think he'd go to one of like Europe's big time teams like
Yeah, I
Bayern,
City
like,
might
Madrid,
be.
not.
there are no
maybe
big.
maybe Atletico, something like that.
Well, they're not
They
a
don't
big
have
European
money.
team, really, aren't they?
They
No,
are
they don't
now.
have money anymore. Then for the next 2 years, the big boys of Europe, bar PSG and Man City, are not going to have money.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm sticking by Bruno.
I could see him going over to City.
So should we say me and Bish are saying Bruno, Adam and Sam? Who are you agreeing on?
I'd say Martial.
I'm seeing very
I
RVP.
said Donny. So
Okay,
but
well,
I only said
there
Donny
you go.
because he hasn't played much.
Bruno's the
No!
It's very RVP-esque where like it would only be if you weren't winning trophies.
Right, next one.
Newcastle. Who's taking the big old leap down to League
League
One?
One.
I think Paul Dummett is going to just
Golinton for a bit of form.
I reckon the ball boy.
or
Ball boy will do it.
Golinton goes and finds his level.
Yeah,
Just to, like,
don't
enjoy his
besmirch
football.
that man's name.
He done bits
Cracking-
of Bruce in his FM.
Yeah, did cracking things in the championship. I officially
did-
renamed him to Golinton.
when I got to Newcastle on my FM, he's on like 80k a week.
Yeah, I was paying him 45 grand a week in the championship.
Fuck that! I don't score.
He did for me.
Well, I mean,
So I
Bruce-
reckon he'd find his level and become a hero at Sunderland.
When you're editing, Bruce, don't forget to put in the middle of the screen or somewhere. Just Proudly sponsored by Football Manager.
Yeah, I wish.
We don't give free shout-outs.
No. Right.
An undisclosed Football Manager simulator game. Shit, I said the name anyway.
Shall
Football managing.
we say Goalington?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Find the level.
Sheffield United.
Who's going?
Well, they'll be in the same level. Actually, no, Wednesday getting relegated, aren't they? Billy Sharp wouldn't.
Ollie McBurney
chance.
find his level.
Fuck off!
Yeah, League One when they get relegated.
I just wanted to get a reaction there. No, right, Rhian Brewster, so he can fucking actually score a goal.
Yeah, okay, we'll go Rhian. I'd go Rhian.
I've
also
never
as well-
seen him score a goal.
If there was a paycheck, he would definitely go.
That's how I
He's
know.
hairy,
I've been
got
watching
a
Rhian
pass, though.
Brewster. I've been keeping an eye on him now for like a couple of years. Well, obviously when he was getting it, breaking into Liverpool's like the fringes of the squad, and I've never seen him score a goal.
Yeah.
Never seen him score a goal. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, so I'll go Rhian because I think he'd chase the paycheck. If Sheffield Wednesday suddenly had loads of money and they were like offering him,
Yeah.
I think he would. Right, next one.
Southampton. And let's already rule out the name Musa Gineppo.
Yeah, friend of the
he's
show,
not the
so we
type-
know
he's not the type of guy to do that. He
Yeah.
Hello,
He's
loyal
Musa.
to Southampton.
Hello, Musa, if you're watching. What a boy that man is.
Great cock.
I haven't seen it either, but I'm sure it's a lovely phallus.
I've not seen
Right.
it.
Uh, right, Southampton. Who's joining Pompey?
I can't name anyone. That's just cruel. Someone who
Fraser
goes from Southampton
Forster.
down to Portsmouth at the moment.
Fraser Forster, yeah. He's a bit shit, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
gone
tall.
off the boil. He did
Um,
keep the sheet against Liverpool this year though, so I can't say too much.
Yeah, but so did Brighton.
That
And we
is
don't
harsh.
keep clean sheets.
That and
So-
hard. Danny Ings just decides to go and score like 80. Just 'cause he's bored.
Yeah, but I think he'd know the
No,
importance.
no, he's a boyhood Southampton fan.
Redmond,
Walcott,
no.
just wants to
James
run around.
Ward-Prowse. Theo Walcott, just like in his later years.
His cousin or something played for Reading. So
Can
he
we-
also play in the football
Can we
league.
rewind? Bruce said Theo Walcott in his later years.
Yeah, he's still got a couple of years in him.
No, he's got like 1-2 years left, maybe.
Nah.
32, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a couple. If he plays till like does his Latin plays till he's 40.
He
Did
That'd
won't
be
fun
mad
fact-
though, because he would have been
Not
playing
really
professional
at the
football
same
at age
level.
60.
He's been playing. He was in the English squad at 18 or 16. What was it?
16, 17, I think it was.
Did you know Theo Walcott's dad used to be the mayor of Carterton?
Wow.
Well,
His
fun
cousin-
fact.
Pointless fact of the
Granddad.
day.
Right.
I've played Xbox with his cousin before.
Nice.
Yeah, don't know. He's just lives around Carterton.
Okay. Who are we going with? I'll go Fraser Forster.
Theo. He's gonna
Yeah.
come back to his roots and play
You
for
going
Carterton. No, he's gonna play Pompey.
I can't
So-
name anyone. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
I'd
Sam,
say Fraser.
Fraser Forster. Okay. Next one.
Jan Valerie
Really
just wants
scary,
to
that one.
like be horrible to women.
He's at Birmingham at the minute.
Yeah, true.
Tottenham next.
Tottenham. Okay.
Who joined Arsenal? Harry Kane, 'cause he's actually a boyhood Arsenal fan.
There you go.
Oh, take the end.
This is in no way anything to rile any of our friends up, but I feel like any Spurs players would be lucky to move to such an established club like Arsenal, and
Wow.
if any of them got an offer, they should accept it.
Yeah.
Is there someone on your
Harry
mind,
Kane,
Sam, at the
done.
moment when you're saying that?
No
No,
friend
his
of
name-
no friend of the show's been on
No.
before.
No friend of the
Does his
show.
name
that
start
this-
with an M and end with an X?
I don't
No.
know anyone. We don't know
No.
anyone called. I don't know what name you would come up with.
Mix.
That. Mix.
No, no. This is
to be
just
fair,
a
Sam,
sweeping statement.
Sam,
from me.
Arsenal do have a soft spot in your heart, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Who'd go Spurs to Arsenal?
I think if they want to win a trophy, I think if Kane does want to win a trophy before his career ends, then he'd make the move.
He'd win an FA. He'd win an FA Cup.
Win an FA Cup.
He'd
They're
definitely
due
win an FA Cup.
every three. Arsenal, just for licensing reasons, are due an FA Cup every 3 years.
Yeah.
Just because it's got the Emirates FA Cup, they've got to win one at some point.
Oh well, lads, I think we're all agreed. I think Harry Kane would definitely join Arsenal if he had the chance.
Yeah,
For an
and just
FA
career
Cup.
of 2 FA Cups, and he's happy.
I feel like Aurier might as well, but we'll go with
Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah, no one cares about Ori.
And then obviously Doherty's an Arsenal fan as well. Quite a few
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah,
Harry
Weird.
Kane would join Arsenal in a heartbeat.
yeah, I think he would
Doherty
too.
even
That's
tweeted
really
about it,
intense.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Doherty tweeted about
Right,
it.
there you
I
go.
agree.
Harry Kane. That one's for
I'm
you.
letting
Max.
certain
Next
viewer
one.
know that. West Brom.
Oh, who cares?
Through
Was that Villa?
Conor
Villa?
Gallagher.
I'm
I
thinking
know he's
Conor
on
Gallagher.
loan, but he looks like a prick, so I'll go Conor Gallagher.
Nice.
How dare you?
He does
did
look
this
like a prick, though,
last
doesn't he?
season. I just don't care about that. Have you
Colin
seen his
Van Brandt
fucking
is a good man.
misses? Woof. Jesus.
Misogyny.
Applaud
Stop.
Conor Gallagher.
It's not. It's appreciating beauty. She's a
Yeah,
lovely
fair play.
woman.
We rate that.
And
Sim.
let's point out, Conor Gallagher, not a bad looking lad.
Yeah, but he also looks like he'd be a prick.
Shag
Oh
him
yeah,
up.
but
Shag
It's
him
like,
up.
maybe I'll
No,
wear
yeah,
it.
why don't you shag him, Sam? He's not going to
Well,
shag
he's
you.
like someone who's sat in like an
Mate.
attic. You walk
He
in,
loves a good.
someone's trying to
he
pull
likes
your
a
misses
shag
is
attack.
definitely Conor Gallagher.
Yeah.
I thought you'd say definitely Sam then. Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Right. Yeah, obviously. Look at him.
No,
He's a
wait.
stud. That facial hair is doing wonders.
He goes,
Sam.
I managed to score in a Big Sam team, so I'm definitely going to score in here tonight. Just eyes up all the ladies on the dance floor.
I still thought
To
we
be
were
fair.
talking about Sam then. This one.
That's
Oh.
something that should go on
Yeah,
a CV.
Sam would
is.
as well, though, to be fair. Let's go.
That should go on a
Thank
CV if you scored for a team featuring Big Sam. 'Cause
Yeah.
his-
Oh, Adam
That's
Lallana
a
did in the
shocker.
England squad.
The only one. So, friend of the show, Adam Lallana.
Adam Lallana.
Uh,
If you're watching, hello.
hi, Adam. Next one.
West Ham.
Millwall.
Oh, are we going Mill, not Spurs?
Oh, how are we doing this, boys? Millwall Spurs.
I reckon Spurs, because like who's going to go?
Makes it easy.
Make it a bit more interesting.
Michael Antonio.
No,
I think
he's
he
not-
would.
Uh,
I think he
It's-
would.
It's standard. Just saying. Standard.
You know what? He'll join Spurs when Harry Kane leaves for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Great
sense.
Jose player. I can see him as a Jose player.
I think
Yeah.
West Ham, Tottenham, and Arsenal, they'll speak to each other in order to like get that deal over as well.
Yeah.
And part of the deal.
I think they
Three-way deal.
I think they a nice
Like an
lovely
orgy.
Mourinho three-way. Can you imagine? That'd be the worst bit of business ever. They're like, well, we'll sell you Harry Kane and we'll get Mikel Antonio.
I don't know. I like it. I like it. One got a big willy and one might not. Really? And that comes from the source himself, Michael Antonio, saying he's got a big willy. So
I don't want to know about his Willy sauce.
What was the source of that?
I mean, the source, Adam, is he tweeted it himself.
Yeah, he said
Screenshot.
no.
Screenshot
He
that.
said
He
I look
tweeted.
at my Willy. I would say my heart, but my Willy is bigger. That's what he said.
He's got a big willy.
Are you pulling my leg?
No, he
That's
did.
on Twitter.
no, Adam, this is genuine.
he
No, this is
genuinely tweeted
genuine.
And
You're
Harry
pulling
Kane's
mine
never
out,
tweeted
should I
about how
say?
big his willy is. So probably
Yeah.
small.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah, and Mikel Antonio, if he went Spurs, him and Dele Alli. After that video of Dele Alli with that prostitute, he's like waving. Just get their willies out.
And then sign William Saliba. They can look.
Oh, they'll all get their cocks out.
They can all get their cocks out.
Get your cocks out for Mourinho.
Oh, so I'm sorry, but this has got to be the title. Just get your cocks out.
Get your cocks out for Mourinho.
And which is also a pun on Spurs, so we love to see it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that one. Next one.
To find I
What?
can't speak. To end it, Wolves.
So
Mm.
if
Who's
they
their
join
rivals?
West Brom, innit?
Portugal. Oh man,
It would defect to Spain.
Yeah.
Adama Traore because he's already Spanish.
Okay,
In-
let's go with that.
Raul
I mean,
Jimenez because his brain's so mush he doesn't know where he's going.
brain damage. Yeah, that's fair.
I can't think of anyone else. Connor Cody wouldn't.
my knowledge of Wolves squad's not exactly very extensive, so
Yeah, also, who are they joining? Like West Brom.
yeah.
Brom,
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
Who'd
I
like
don't
to
know.
play in
Connor
a West
Cody
Brom
strikes
team?
me as. I think Connor Cody would love to play under Big Sam.
I'd love to just be under Big Sam in any form.
When he's dancing to Rihanna,
Yeah.
that's the only time.
Oh, to be fair, would you not want to be dancing with him?
I mean, I'd love to be with him in Ibiza, just there, like living it up hard.
Dance with this
to live
man?
it up. There you go. Yeah, like
Do you know who would go well with that, Bruce? Dancing right next to him,
Who?
Tony Adams.
Oh, I don't have Tony Adams on my thing.
Uh,
But yeah, Tony Adams, little dance on his training session. Who are we going with there, boys?
was it?
To end the show. Who are we going with?
anyone.
Some fucking name out of the dark.
I'm
Neto.
no,
Willy Bolly.
boy. We'll go on the theme of Willies. We'll go Willy Bolly. Okay, so is that it? Are we all agreed?
Yeah,
That's all
Willy.
sorted.
Okay, so Harry Kane is definitely going to us.
There we go.
Adam, thank you very much for joining us this week. I'm sure we'll have you on again at some point. Hopefully Swansea is still,
In the championship.
getting closer. I wasn't going to say that, Sam, but I was going to say they probably will be in the championship. But I'm sure you'll be on before the end of the season anyway. James Bishop and Samuel Edwards, thank you very much for joining me again.
That's
And-
all right.
We've been On the Counter, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.